Welcome back to my channel, guys. Quickly I'll show you guys a very sharp, very effective scalping strategy in this video. You can see how many candlesticks have been cut here. All right, and if I keep back testing, you can see that there are a lot more areas where you see very clear candlesticks on the market, right? So this is a strategy that will help you scalp the market freely, and you'll be able to avoid spikes. So basically this strategy will give you a clear entry. It will give you a clear exit, right? And then it will also give you a clear trend, right? It will help you identify a clear trend, to help you identify a clear entry, and to help you identify a clear exit. All right, it's very effective, like I said, and you can see how many candlesticks that come on board whenever there is an entry. Okay, so I'm going to quickly explain how it works, so you guys just follow through and ensure that you understand it properly, ensure that you apply it the right way, ensure that you understand how it perfectly works, and make sure that it works for you. Make sure you don't just rush into putting a lot of your money into this. Make sure it works for you and you're confident about it before you get to apply it to your live account and you get to start risking your account with it. All right, it's very important. So this strategy will help everybody who doesn't really have a clear understanding of price action. All right, but price action is key, guys. I always say that price action will help you in the long run. All right, but if you don't have a fair knowledge of price action, please pay attention to this strategy, pay attention to the explanation in this video, and ensure that you understand it very well before you get to apply it to your live account. Okay, before we move forward, guys, I want you guys to help subscribe to this channel and grow us to 7K. We are already almost at 6K, so let's just grow to 7K. All right, I will appreciate that. And I also urge you guys to come to the Telegram group. It is totally free of charge. I'll be dropping the link in the description of this video, so just quickly check the description box of this video. If you are not in the channel already, quickly check the description box of this video and click the link to join our free Telegram group. What do you get when you join the free Telegram group? You are already a member of over 1,300, almost 1,400 active traders. So you're already a member of a community of over 1,300 active traders. All right, we share trading tips, we share free signals, and then we give material. Some of these indicator settings I will posting it right on that group, so that if you can't really follow it up properly on this video, you can also have a clear set up of the indicators on the free channel. Okay, so ensure that you are there, ensure you are on that channel, and also I'll be showing you guys how we are trading in the VIP group. I'll show you guys the result that is coming in, so you can see for yourself that you too can make a lot of money from this business, guys. You can make a lot of money from trading. All right, you shouldn't be discouraged if you have a little loss. A lot of people are making a lot of money from trading, so we will be encouraging you with these things, and hopefully you'll be motivated enough to acquire more knowledge so that you too can be profitable. All right, so before I come back to explain how this strategy works, I want us to quickly do the setup together. All right, so already I have all the indicator settings that I need. I have all the indicators that I need on my charts. You can see we have the red line on the main chart, which is the moving average, and we also have two moving averages on the indicator window, while we have the RSI that we are going to be working with. So I'll quickly show you guys the setting. So let's just do it right now. All right, so on the main chart, this is our moving average. Like I said, we just need a period of 13. Shift is 0, method exponential, apply to close. There's no levels needed, so you don't need to put anything there. And then for visualization, you just need to leave it at all time frames, and then use any color that will reflect properly, that will be clear on your chart. Right, you can see the background of my chart is white, so I'm using red color. I can actually just change that to blue, right? I can actually just change that to blue, so it will still be visible on my screen. So right, if I click done, you can see that we now have the blue moving average on the main chart. Okay, we now have the blue moving average on the main chart. Moving forward, you have to add the RSI, that is the relative strength index, which would automatically create what is it called, an indicator window 1 for you. So the period is 1, apply to close. Levels, this time we'll be needing levels 20 and levels 80. All right, levels 20 and levels 80. Level 20, you can describe it as the buy region. All right, while the level 80 can be seen as the sell region. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to describe that unless you really want to. Okay, so you use dark colors here if you're using the bright background, right? That's why I'm using black, because I want the levels to show. I want to see clearly on my chart. So my chart is the white background, so I'm using black black color here to I'm using the black color here for my levels. Okay, so you just click done, and then on visualization, leave it at all time frames. And the style, this time around, guys, the style should be the same as the background of your chart. The color should be the same as the background of your chart. You can see I'm using white background, so I leave the color at white. Okay, remember on the levels, the pixel, I am using the second pixel, right? I want it to be clear on my chart. But on this other page, all right, this other side, I don't need to add any pixels, so I just leave it at the first one. Okay, so click done when you're done with that, and you should have the sell region, which is indicated here. You can see this is your sell oops, excuse me, that's not it. The sell region right here, and then we have the buy region right here, guys. All right, pardon me, we have the buy region right here. Okay, so now we have the RSI completely set up. We are going to be adding the next indicators, which is the moving average. Okay, so the first one would be period 50, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close. Levels is not needed, so you don't need to add anyone. Visualization, should be left on all time frames. And then the style, you can use any color of your choice, right? But make sure it is visible on your chart. Okay, I'm using black here, so ensure that you're using the same not the same as the one on your background. Remember, my background is white, while the what is it called, I'm using the white background, so I'm using different colors, dark colors. All right, so you're done with this. Simply just click done. Right, remember the pixel is on the second pixel. This is the first, and this is the second. Right there. So you click done, and you will have the black moving average here, right here. And then quickly you add the second one, which is now period 1. Shift should still be 0, method should be exponential. Apply to close, there's no levels needed, and then leave it at all time frames. And the style, ensure that you're using colors that you would quickly see on your chart, colors that will be visible, I mean, on your chart. All right, so I was using the green before, so I'm going to change it right now, and I will just choose the let me go for a gold. Yeah, is that gold? Go for that so that you can see what I mean. So now we have both moving average on the indicator window 1, right? Both moving average should be on the indicator window 1. The first moving average is what you put on the main chart, which is this one. All right, it should be on the main chart. And then next two, after you place your RSI, the next two, immediately you place your RSI, you already have an indicator window 1 created automatically, right? So the next two moving averages, you should be adding them to the indicator window 1. All right, so you have them right here on the indicator window area. All right, indicator window 1 area. Okay, so while the first one is what you have on your main chart, just like that. Okay, so we have completed this setup. So we need to actually see how this works. All right, we need to actually see how this works. Now you all have to understand that patience is what makes you different from a winning trader. All right, if you are not making money and you know all of this information, you have all of this information, and you have all the principles in check, you just have to check how patient you are before making an entry, right? Do you allow for all your conditions to be met? Do you rush in when you see that a few things has happened and it's looking like it's going to actually be the way you think it will be, right? That's not how trading works. You don't necessarily have to you don't have to follow instincts when the technical analysis is not telling you what you should know, right? You should always allow for your analysis to tell you what the market is about to do before you think of your instincts, right? So patience is very important. Okay, now quickly, before this video gets too long, so I just need to show you guys how it works. All right, so basically you need to allow price to always, you need to allow this black and yellow line to cross around this level. Okay, when that happens, when it crosses around the level 20 here, which is the buy region, like I said, and then you should allow for price to cross the blue line here. All right, so basically your moving average on the main chart has been crossed, and then your entry should be right at this level, guys. Immediately it crosses the blue line here, your entry is here, and your stop loss, remember I said this strategy gives you an exit. It gives you an entry, it also gives you an exit. So once that happens, you would automatically have this reversal structure right here. All right, so below this reversal structure should be your exit point. All right, it should be your exit point. Now have it in mind that if a spike happens and it comes into your SL, it's going to push your SL down, right? But the reason you have to still put that SL is because sometimes there are multiple spikes at a time. It happens quick, right? So let's assume that the first one happens and your SL is already there to take you out of the market before the next one happens. That means you are safer than somebody who did not put an SL at all, right? So that's the reason why you should always put your SL on the boom and crash market. I see a lot of people say complain that the spikes don't respect their SL. That's actually true, because the market the spike comes really fast, and then when it happens, it just moves it just moves your SL to wherever it gets to. Okay, but you still have to always put your SL. All right, so that's that for SL. And then for your exit, guys, for your exit, this was your entry. Yeah, people, this was your entry. Yeah, your exit, you should always target the previous point, previous high level, right? So you always have to have in mind that the previous high is where you want to exit from. So this is it. At this region, you should know that around here your TP should be there, right? You should leave the market right before this previous high, which means if you have your TP here, let me use this guy. If you have your TP here, you would have taken out how many candlesticks? You would have taken out all these candlesticks before it gets to your TP. All right, if you count, you have more than 10 candlesticks right at that level. Okay, so let me show you guys more areas where this thing happens like that. So this is it again. Remember I said your first condition should be the moving averages on your indicator window 1 crossing at the buy region, which is the level 20. Once they cross, the next thing you want to do is wait for price to also cross the moving average on your main chart. And when that happens, there would be a structure, a reversal structure right here, which would have your SL. That means your SL should be just around this region. Okay, and then if that happens, you just count a couple of candlesticks up to the previous high, all right, where the market was before it started, where the market had gotten to before it started buying, all right, before it dropped the first time, before it sold the first time, right? So if your entry is here, then your exit point should be around this level. Okay, but you can see that it even did better than that. That means the strategy is very powerful, guys. The strategy works very efficiently. So these are other areas where this thing happens just like that. Okay, happens just like that. So here again, this is another example. Price had crossed the buy the moving averages around the indicator window, had crossed around the buy region here, and then price had crossed the blue line here, which is the blue moving average here, and then all of these candlesticks were printed. All right, all of those candlesticks were printed. Let me take this out. And then this is the previous high. So if I were you, I would close out just around this region, just before the previous high, right here, right? That means I would have caught 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19, about 20 candlesticks, guys. That would give you a whole lot of profit depending on how you risk it, depending on your equity also. All right, this is another clear example, guys. This is proof that this strategy is very powerful. Right now, crosses here, and then you see the long buy at that region. So now people get to ask you about zoom levels, guys. Now let's do this together. Okay, now this is the first zoom level. You can see how tiny the chart is, right? So if you zoom it out once, that's not once, this thing gets to skip. So you zoom it out the first time, you see it's still very tiny. The second time it's still tiny, but it has actually given you that basically you just have to zoom out till you have the exact shape, the exact size that I'm seeing, that you're seeing on my chart. That's just that. Once you have this size on your chart, right, you just quickly have to back test and see that this thing has happened the way I explained several times in the past, just like that. Okay, once you see that it has happened several times in the past just like that, that means that what I'm explaining is actually what you have on your chart, right? And then you look out for the next one that is going to happen. Look out for the next opportunity that is going to come your way. All right, that's just basically how it works, guys. So ensure to drop your comments if you need more clarity, and also, of course, I'm going to be dropping my WhatsApp number on the description box of this video, so you can reach out to me directly. You want to be a part of my VIP team where we share daily premium signals. We share up to 3 to 4 to 5 signals depending on the market condition, and then we nail almost all of it, guys. All right, we nail almost all of it on a daily basis, guys. On a daily basis, guys. So you want to be a part of that, just hit me up. My WhatsApp is open. I'll attend to you guys. It's very affordable. And then you want to also be a part of my mentorship program, where I teach everybody how to actually analyze the market without the use of these indicators. You should hit me up too. Currently we are still having our ongoing promotions, which offers a discounted rate of $60 instead of the usual fee that we charge, guys. So you can just hit me up and be a part of it. You learn how to trade every financial market by yourself. Our approach is applicable to every financial market, be it crypto, be it stocks, be it currencies, whatever market that you have access to a chart, you'll be able to analyze and get a proper breakdown of the market. All right, so just hit me up and I will guide you guys. I'll coach you guys, and it will be my pleasure to do that, guys. So yes, I'll see you guys on the next video. For now, just make sure that you understand the strategy very well and apply it on your demo first. If it works for you, then you can go ahead and print money, and always bring the testimonies. I like to see testimonies. I like to see when people tell me how they were able to make some profits using the free information that I'm sharing on this platform. All right, so I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.